Hello. Today is Friday, June 19th, 2020. As always, welcome back to my stoop. I hope that you and your families are getting good health. My morning message today is going to be just a little bit different. I want you to imagine, how would you feel if I told you that school actually ended 2 months ago, but you were just getting the news today? That's not a good feeling, is it? After all, you could have had a break from all the schoolwork and computers and remote learning. Well, keep calm. There are actually 5 more days of school. I shared this scenario because I'm going to tell you a little bit about the African American Independence Day, which is celebrated on June 19th, called Juneteenth. In the fourth grade, many of you learned about the American Revolutionary War and how America won its freedom from Great Britain. Americans celebrate the 4th of July and American Independence Day. And while Americans considered themselves to be free of unfair rules in 1776, they were imposing unfair rules themselves on others in the form of slavery. So while Americans were free, they continued to enslave Africans, even some of the Africans who fought alongside them to get their freedom. For many African Americans, the 4th of July is not our Independence Day because our ancestors were not free. During the Civil War, President Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, which was supposed to free enslaved Africans in America on January 1st, 1863. Keep in mind that there was no internet, so enslaved Africans could not #we are free. There were also no telephones so that people could call their family and say, "Hey cousin, did you know that we were free?" There were, however, newspapers, and even though landowners and slaveholders got the news that these enslaved Africans were free, I can't imagine that they were in a rush to tell them. On June 19, 1865, 2 years, 6 months, and 19 days after they were declared free, the orders were finally read to the enslaved Africans of Galveston, Texas, that slavery ended in the United States. Dr. Martin Luther King once reminded us that no one is free until we are all free. For that reason, many African Americans celebrate Juneteenth as their Independence Day. Some of you may be wondering why we still have school if Juneteenth is a holiday. I must tell you that unfortunately, change, recognition, and equality moves very slowly in the United States, and oftentimes it does not happen without action. Just like Eid al-Fitr was not recognized as an official school holiday until 2015, even though it had been observed by people of the Islamic faith for thousands of years, and just like Lunar New Year was not recognized as an official school holiday until 2016, although many Asian communities have been celebrating for thousands of years, Juneteenth is not yet recognized in our school system as an official holiday. But maybe it will be soon. However, African American people will still continue to celebrate with barbecues, poetry, music, historical reenactments, and displays of cultural pride. One way that I like to celebrate is by sharing our cultures with the Multicultural Festival that happened for 3 consecutive years at PSIS 30 in late June. If you want to know more about Juneteenth, there are opportunities to learn by logging onto Epic and reading more about it. Be well and have a great day.